Good evening and welcome to Henry County Public Schools Family Connect. We're joining you this evening as we prepare for back to school. Families, just a reminder, school begins Wednesday morning. We know that your student has spent the last several days preparing supplies, getting excited, learning more and more about the fellow students who will be in his or her class. There are some other important reminders we want to share with you this evening before we get to tonight's guests. Most importantly, remember that every student, whether they are in preschool or they're a senior in high school or anywhere in between, gets free breakfast and free lunch this year in our schools. And that will be a major advantage for all of our families that we hope you'll be able to take advantage of throughout the course of the school year. If you have any questions about funding for lunch or breakfast or any of the side items that your student may want to purchase, you can call your school before school begins tomorrow or anytime during the regular school day. Most schools are open from 8 to 4:30 each day during the week, Monday through Friday. You can also use Let's Talk on every school website or on our division website to learn more and have the questions that you have burning answered before you any time of the day. Tonight, we're excited to share with you about a project that you can come be part of. Every school year, we begin the year with a Saturday celebrating the start of another great school year. This year, we will be on this coming Saturday at Smith River Sports Complex. And we'll be celebrating with our families the start to a great school year, including items like face painting, interacting with people from each school. There will also be some options offered at the sports complex for families to enjoy, but one of the things that we'll be doing is participating in the Kindness Rocks project. And this year we're calling our project HCPS Rocks. So with us this evening we have some representatives from Bassett High School, specifically the junior class of Bassett High School, to tell us about Kindness Rocks. Victoria Mitchum is here with us, and she has brought along her sponsor, Susan Hatchett, and they're going to share with us what Kindness Rocks is all about and how our community can get involved. Thank you, ladies, for joining us tonight. We're glad to have you here. Now, Victoria, you guys have brought some rocks with you. Tell us a little bit about this whole rock project.
Okay, so Kindness Rocks is a project in which you take rocks and you paint them and you put kind messages and you just make them, well, pretty, and then you place them in random places, hoping to inspire random acts of kindness. It's supposed to start a movement of kindness, and we're hoping to start this in our community just to inspire kindness and good acts.
Now, in reading in advance, I saw that the Kindness Rocks project is not just a national project, but even an international project at this point. And the Kindness Rocks project has a couple goals. Goal number one is to inspire others, like you said, through randomly placed rocks along the way. I know that some of the members of our community have been placing those rocks and also finding them as they walk the trails near Philpott. And goal two is to recruit every person who stumbles upon a rock to join in the pursuit of inspiring others through random acts of kindness. So that might not mean that I also have to paint and place a rock. It might mean that it inspires me to do some other act of kindness for other people in the community, which is the goal of your class. Tell me a little bit about what I can do on Saturday if I come to paint a rock.
There'll be rocks there, and you get to paint a rock with your family. You get to put nice things on it, and then you can take it and put it in wherever you would like. You can put it on the Dick and Willie Trail, grocery stores, schools, really anywhere, local parks, anywhere that you go on a daily basis and you see people who go, so that those people can look at the rocks and be reminded to be kind.
And we know that members of our community who are already participating have been exchanging rocks with other people, also sharing sayings. I noticed on some of the rocks that you brought tonight, sayings like, "It's easy to hate, it takes strength to be kind." So that's a great motivational and inspirational statement. And all of the rocks that students and their families paint on Saturday, in addition to being taken with them, will have the division's hashtag so that we can also share pictures of rocks on social media and inspire people not just within our immediate area, but around our community at large, so potentially even worldwide. What sort of impact do you think a rock like this one, Be Happy, might have on someone who finds it when they're walking along the Dick and Willie Trail?
Yeah, it'll just remind them that a smile can change someone's whole day. And it's a lot easier to walk around happy than it is to walk around with a frown on your face. And I think when you're smiling, and just the simple act of smiling can brighten someone's day in a kind way.
And the rocks do vary in size from probably what would be considered the largest, which isn't too big or too heavy for even small hands to maneuver, but even really small ones that someone might even be able to carry around in their pocket to leave as a surprise for someone else. So that's a nice way to be able to, as this rock says, start a ripple, create a wave of kindness in our community. As Dr. Cotton shared with us when he was here last week, it's really important for our students to not only support one another in academics, but to support one another in collaborative ways. And this is a great way for our students and their families to get involved with one another, and even members of our school community. We know that there are community members who are already enjoying the discovery of these rocks. So we invite you to also join us on Saturday, whether you have a student or not. Come on out, paint a rock, talk about your own experiences, and then you can also share that on social media using the hashtag as well. When we come back from break, we're going to hear about where this idea all started and how the junior class of Bassett High School is going to take this idea through the community throughout the course of the school year to inspire Henry County, Martinsville area to rock kindness around our world in 2017-2018. Come back after the break.
The time to save is now at Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Martinsville. During the Drive and Discover event, you'll get top dollar for your trade and record-setting savings like up to $11,000 off a new Ram truck. That's up to $11,000 off. Plus, we offer our exclusive warranty forever. Get the deal of a lifetime and drive home a winner for a limited time only. Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Martinsville, your low price leader, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road. Also shop with us online at theblueridgeway.com.
No bars. Oh no, looks like somebody needs a new network.
When I got this unlimited plan, they told me they were all the same.
They're not. Verizon has the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's basically made for places like this.
Honey, what if it was just us out here?
Right.
So I ordered you a car.
Thank you.
You don't want to be out here at night because of the coyotes.
Okay, thanks, bud. Bye.
Be nice to have your car for some shelter. Bye.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
Piedmont Youth Soccer League Fall 2017 registration is now underway. PYSL Rec Soccer is open to any children ages 3 to 18. The registration deadline is August 15th, then games begin on September 9th with the season ending October 28th. You can register online at pyslsoccer.net or call the Smith River Sports Complex at 276-638-5200. Also, be sure to find the Piedmont Youth Soccer League on Facebook for updates about on-site registration dates and times. Sign up today and join the largest youth sports league in Martinsville, Henry County.
It's just more oriented towards a family setting to where they will help you. Plus, we have an inside gym, basketball gym, year-round. You can come to it. The other facility has an inside gym. You can go to it. So if you're a member at this Y, you can also go to the Collinsville Y, which is a plus, because if you're across town, you go, oh, well, maybe I can get my workout in. You get your workout in. So it's different advantages to being a member of a Y.
Welcome back to Family Connect. Tonight we're not only talking about the start of school, celebrating the start of school on August 12th, Saturday at the Smith River Sports Complex with a back to school starting strong celebration, but we're talking about rocks. The Kindness Rocks project started as an idea for the junior class at Bassett High School to inspire community members and students across the division. And tonight we have with us some representatives from the junior class, and their sponsor, Susan Hatchett, is going to tell us a little bit about how this idea got started for Henry County.
Social media. I was tagged in a post online and about how great this idea was, and of course I loved it. I'm an art teacher, and anything with art in the community I love. We looked into it, and I really thought it'd be great for the junior class to do a project outside of prom and the normal school stuff that they do. So I thought, as an educator, this is exactly the impact we want our students to have on the community. We want them to go out there and make a difference, and we want it to be a positive difference. So if we can inspire someone to have a little extra smile on their face or feel better about themselves that day, that's what we want. That's the impact we want to leave on this community.
And it's a great way to engage students with members of our community of all ages, because I don't have to be a high school artist to do a great job painting rocks. Victoria, tell us a little bit about the process. On Saturday, anyone who wants to come can come paint a rock at the sports complex. And then what happens to that rock? Is my artwork going to get rained away?
No. Once you've painted your rock and you put whatever you would like on it, we seal it with an outdoor sealant like outdoor Mod Podge or just other glue sealants that are outdoor and environmental friendly, and also rain resistant and weather resistant, so that your rock will continue to inspire others even after it's set for a while.
So along with the idea of painting a rock, sharing it as a surprise, maybe like an Easter egg hunt almost, around schools, around trails in our area, students can share those with their peers. Adults can share them with people that they encounter on a regular basis. All of the rocks have a hashtag on the back. So in addition to finding the idea on social media, your junior class students are encouraging others to share what they find on social media as well, correct?
Correct. We are hoping to have an inspiration garden set up at the high school so they can take the rocks that they find that inspire them and hide them in the community. They'll have a hashtag on the back that says HCPS Rocks, and we are encouraging everyone in the community, when they find them, to actually post that on social media with that hashtag so everyone can be involved.
All right, so I've painted my rock, I've hidden one, and then I find one that I really like. Do I really have to give it away, or can I keep it?
We would encourage you to continue to spread the inspiration and the smiles that that rock put on your face. But if you want to keep it for a while to remind you that you need to be kind and that you need to be inspired, and to remind you to smile, and keep it for a while, and then you can place it somewhere else that you feel like it would inspire someone else, because we want to continue the smiles and continue the acts of kindness.
All right, so is there a goal? Do we want a certain amount of rocks spread around the community? Are we looking for a certain amount of tweets along the way? Or is it just a larger goal of sharing with our community joy and happiness?
I think as a whole it's a larger goal. We just want to share that joy, because you could have 5 rocks out there and you can have 500 rocks out there, but as long as you are sharing that happiness and that inspiration, that's really what matters. That's the goal of our project.
And how many students do you think you see along the way getting involved in this activity? It has just begun and school hasn't started, so that's a hypothetical question. But are there just a few people along the way, or do you think this is really something that your group can then mentor other groups to begin as well?
I really think that the act of sharing kindness is something that it's going to be really hard for people to say that they don't want to do. It's really hard to say I don't want people to smile. So I think that being able to do that in such a simple and fun way is something that's going to catch on really easily. I know I'm excited for it, and I hope that my junior class will be also, and that we can incorporate not only the community but other schools and other grade levels.
And the Kindness Rocks project also includes items like videos on their website. There's a map so we can locate ourselves on the Kindness Rocks project map. What are some other things that people need to know about Kindness Rocks and the history of this project?
Just keep in mind where the project began, that it's all about that inspiration to make other people have those smiles and that happy moment. Or if they have a sad day and it's just that rock that gets them through that day, they can hang on to it. You know, there was a teacher who was sharing with us that her husband was walking around the lake, and he looked down and happened to find this rock, and it was just what he needed. And he still has it. He's holding on to it until the right moment when it's time to let it go.
And stories like that are inspirational. Are there ideas that you have for people? Maybe I do want to hang on to my rock, but share kindness in some other way. What are some other ways that people can easily and immediately, for free or for cost, share that kindness with other people along the way as well?
Some of the free ways to share kindness are to, when you go to Walmart, just smile at people, wave. If you know their name, say their name. Say, hey, how are you today? I know that when I see people that I know and they're smiling and they want to know how my day was, that always makes my day better. And if you see a friend in need, just help them. It's really, that's what it's all about, is to be able to care for people and to help people. I know that I have a passion for that, and I hope to inspire others through this to really share that passion for helping others and spreading joy.
And I also see this project as a mentorship opportunity. A lot of students are nervous, especially during the first week of school. This is a great way to break the ice, so to speak, with another student, maybe someone who's new to the school, someone you don't know, someone who's sitting by themselves in the cafeteria, to talk to them about this activity. Have you thought about beyond Saturday? What are some other ways that your class will take this project into action? Will there be painting days at school or other activities of that nature? Maybe it's too early to plan.
My goal is to have at least 1 or 2 other days this semester where we can all get together and paint. There are some classes that are going to start the school year off painting rocks so that they can start to build our inspiration gardens.
Very good. Now when we come back, we also have some important tips for beginning the school year. We're just a few days away, so join us again after the commercial break and let's talk about getting ready for Wednesday morning.
Okay, we're getting down to the last minute here. Classes begin here at PHCC on August 18th. August 18th. That doesn't leave you much time. If you're planning to attend this fall, you have just enough time to enroll and get everything you need to register for your classes. Counselors and financial aid staff are on hand now to help you with the paperwork, but you don't have time to waste. Waiting is not an option at this point. If you think August 18th is a long way off, think again. Register now.
All American Auto Spa on Virginia Avenue in Collinsville. And don't forget, the Pet Wash is open 24/7.
Bassett Physical Therapy specializes in sports medicine, physical, occupational, pediatric, and aquatic therapies. Our professional staff is ready to help you today.
Does that feel okay? Bassett PT has changed my life, and they can change yours too.
Bassett Physical Therapy is located in the heart of Stanleytown within minutes of Bassett, Collinsville, Fieldale, and Martinsville. It's worth the drive for quality care. Bassett Physical Therapy, changing lives one person at a time.
You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville.
The time to save is now! At Blue Ridge Nissan in Martinsville during the Drive Home a Winner event, you'll get top dollar for your trade and record-setting savings like up to $5,000 off a new Ultima. That's up to $5,000 off a new Ultima. Plus, we offer our exclusive warranty forever. Get the deal of a lifetime and drive home a winner for a limited time only during the Drive Home a Winner event. Blue Ridge Nissan in Martinsville, your low price leader. Across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road. Also, shop with us online at theblueridgeway.com.
Sign up for pharmacy text alerts today. It's a simple, easy way to refill your prescription. Simply go online and register at www.refillrx.com or download the app to your smartphone. Getting your prescriptions just got easier at Family Pharmacy in Stanleytown, serving our community since 1996.
At Southern Virginia Properties, you will receive friendly, reliable service for all your real estate needs.
I really appreciated the patience and the time that Missy took with me and the flexibility into going to various houses, as well as being friendly and courteous and very professional.
I chose Marlene as Southern Virginia Properties, an excellent company, very professional. I wouldn't deal with anybody else.
Thank you.
Welcome back. This evening we've been talking about the Kindness Rocks Project, an initiative from the junior class of Bassett High School that you can experience and participate in on Saturday when we celebrate the start to another great school year at the Smith River Sports Complex with the Henry County Public Schools Starting Strong Family event. Families can come that day and talk with representatives from different schools, community partners to talk about activities that our students can be involved in outside of school throughout the course of the year. And they can not only paint a rock, but get one that they can also share with someone else. The project is all about brightening people's days. So we hope that you'll join us on Saturday at the Sports Complex from 10 to 12 and participate in this worthy project with the junior class at Bassett High School. But as school is getting ready to start, we also have some very important reminders for you. So tips and tricks from the administrators around the school division. First of all, and probably most importantly for lots of students, if you have not already gotten all of the school supplies you need, don't worry. If you let your teachers know, there have been several donations made to the school division, and your teachers will be happy to help you get the supplies you need at school. So don't panic if you don't have all the extras or all of the things that you think you need for the first day. We can help make sure that you're covered. Another important tip for parents, make sure your students are getting rest. Probably a good idea to go ahead and start that bedtime ritual and bedtime routine again tonight rather than letting them continue to stay up late because the bus comes early on Wednesday morning. So be sure that students are getting a good night's rest. Remember that if they don't have time to eat at home, school breakfast will be free for everyone, and that includes our high school students who can grab and go on their way into the building. Some of our classes even get breakfast in the classroom, depending on the school that the students attend. Additionally, it's very important, as Dr. Cotton mentioned last week when he was here, for us to read with our students. Ideally, everyone's reading for 20 minutes every night, whether that means a student's reading individually or with their family members. So make sure that your student is reading something that is interesting to them. It doesn't have to be a chapter book. It can be a comic book. It can be a magazine. Reading is the key, so just make sure they're reading. Also, families, it's important to check your child's book bag every day. We are sending home flyers electronically this year, so make sure you're checking your email, but there will still be some important things coming home from school that you need to check the backpack for. So make sure that you're asking your student to share that information with you and that you're engaging with your students' teachers if you have questions along the way. Additionally, Anytime that you're unsure of something or you have a question or an idea, you can share that with your school in lots of different ways. There is the traditional phone call that you can make to your teacher or principal. We also encourage you to email your child's teacher if you have questions or concerns, and the principal along the way if you would like to do that. You can also use Let's Talk on our school division and on our school websites. This is a forum where you can post with your name to receive a contact back, or you can post anonymously if there's information you feel that you need to share with the school division. Additionally, if your student is in the primary grades, this is important information for you this week. If you have a preschooler, kindergartner, first or second grader, students in the primary grades need to make sure to wear a name tag with their correct name and bus and car rider information on it for the first few days of school. That way, if it's not his or her teacher at the bus loop in the afternoon, they can help make sure that that student gets on the correct bus or in the correct vehicle in the afternoons. Those K2 students will also need an adult at the bus stop in the morning and in the afternoon. Remember, students are not allowed to be let off the bus unless an adult is present, and that's for the student's safety and for your family's peace of mind. So be present at the bus stop. And students should probably try to get to the bus stop this week just a little bit earlier than the posted time. If you're unsure of your student's bus stop time, make sure you contact your school. For security purposes, it's also really important for you to take a look at the school division website. When we do safety drills, if we were ever to have a safety emergency, there's important information on our website that families need to know about. So make sure you check that information out under About on the Henry County Public Schools website. Finally, parents and guardians, it's most important for you to make sure you keep that information updated. If your cell phone number changes, if your address changes, please alert your school as soon as possible, because if there's an issue with your child at school, if he or she is sick, we need to make sure we have correct contact information for all parents. Please also make sure you have an email address on file with the school so that we can get those progress reports and report cards to you in a timely and easy manner. If you have not yet had a moment to update your child's enrollment information for the upcoming school year, we strongly encourage you to do that by Wednesday when your child gets on the school bus or gets out of the car at school. This information helps the school to know what your child's allergies are, any important instructions that the school might need on behalf of your child. So we'd like to encourage you to go to the Henry County Public Schools website and hover over the word family. Once you do that, there's a drop-down menu, and in that menu, 2017-2018 student enrollment is what you want to click on. There's a set of instructions there that tells you exactly how to make sure that all of your students' information is up to date and ready for the first day of school, so that every adult in the building at your child's school knows exactly what they need to know to best support your child for the school year. We are very excited to have all of our students come back to school on Wednesday and to welcome you, their families, at different events throughout the course of the school year. Please join us on Saturday at the Smith River Sports Complex from 10 to 12. Be part of the Kindness Rocks project, talk with representatives from our school, and let's get started on a great school year. Have a great night.
Well, there's this guy I like, but he won't give me the time of day because of the car I drive.
Well, get your life kick-started with this 2017 Expedition. Get $11,000 off this Ford Expedition where everybody knows cars cost less. Come see us at Nelson Ford where we make buying cars fun.
It's all shook up. August 11th, 13th, 17th, and 19th at PACC Walker Theater. Go to PACCPatriotPlayers.com/tickets.
Clarence's Steakhouse is more than just a steakhouse. We have breakfast, lunch specials 7 days a week with dine-in and carry-out orders. We have served our community for over 45 years, and we treat every customer just like family. So whether you want a fresh-cut steak or all-you-can-eat fish every Friday night at Clarence's, just stop by and be part of the Clarence's family. Clarence's Steakhouse is located at 6636 Greensboro Road in Ridgeway.
You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville.
My family and I and our staff would like to say thank you for the last 20 years of being able to serve you. If you're having any back problems, neck problems, headaches, we'd like to help you. I'm here Monday through Friday to serve you. Give our office a call. 632-3334. If you're ready to stop the pain, call Hill Chiropractic Center, 1141 Memorial